All right, now we're going to go down another avenue of Toby's epic career and take a look at Little Shop of Horrors.
Our next movie is named Little Shop of Horrors, and this movie has finally done what so many movies have been trying to do for a long time now. It captures some of the same magic as the Rocky Horror Picture Show, which of course is a long-running cult hit, and I think that this movie might be the next big cult film. The movie is a romance set in a flower shop where a cute little plant in the window grows up to become a fearsome man-eater. The movie stars Rick Moranis from SCTV as a young wimp who works in the shop, and Ellen Greene in a terrific repeat of her stage performance as the girl that he falls in love with. The plant really starts to like Moranis after he feeds it some blood that he squeezes from a cut on his finger, and the only problem is he only has 10 fingers and the plant is insatiable.
Oh boy, here we go again. Come on, I haven't got much left. Just give me a few days to heal, okay? Then we'll start again on the left hand and...
me.
I beg your pardon?
Feed me.
Tui, you talked. You opened your trap. You sing and you sing.
Feed me, Carbon. Feed me now.
Steve Martin has a hilarious supporting role in the movie as a sadistic motorcycle-riding punk who also happens to have a daytime job. Here he sings about some advice he got from his mother.
I'd poison guppies, and when I was done, I'd find a pussycat bashing its head. That's when my mama said,
What did she say?
she said, my boy, I think someday you'll find a way to make your natural tendencies pay. You'll be a dentist. You have a talent for causing things. Some be a dentist. People will pay you to be inhumane.
Ellen Greene plays Martin's girlfriend, but he beats her up, and her boss, Vincent Gardenia, is appalled.
Audrey. Audrey, where'd you get that china?
China?
Audrey, that greasy boyfriend of yours is beating up on you again? Look, I know it's none of my business, but I'm beginning to think he's maybe not such a nice boy.
I got these pots unloaded for you, Mr.
Seymour, look what you've done to the inventory.
Don't yell at Seymour, Mr. Mushnick.
Hi, Audrey. You look radiant today. Is that new eye makeup?
Little Shop of Horrors has an almost unbeatable combination of gruesome humor, slapstick sight gags, and really funny acting. This is one of those movies where the actors never seem to be straining because everything they do starts out to be so funny anyway, even before they got to the set, that all they have to do is just enjoy it right along with us. The movie has a lot of good-hearted charm in it. It also has what every great love story needs. Not one villain, but two who are trying to separate the lovers. You get your choice here. Would you rather be eaten alive by a man-eating plant or have Steve Martin drill your cavities?
Yeah, doing Elvis Presley. I mean, it's really, that is a funny supporting performance.
Yes,
I'd like to see him get an Oscar nomination out of that little bit. The movie is quite charming, as was the stage play, which is still running for a long time in New York and now moving around the country. The thing that I want to focus in is that it's a good musical, a well-directed musical, done by Frank Oz from The Muppet Show and all that. There are scenes in the opening of the film talking about people who are living in a downtown rotten neighborhood who want to break out, just like this little kid, that are beautifully done as a sheer musical. So I think that they've made a really complete film, which also was the Rocky Horror Picture Show, done and directed well as a musical. This is not just a series of little bits and pieces. It's well put together.
Well, now, the opening scenes you're talking about have the three black women who are the singing group.
Right.
As I recall from having seen the play, they're new. They're not. They weren't in the play.
I don't remember.
And they give a whole kind of Greek chorus to the whole movie. They come in every once in a while and do sort of like the Trashettes or whatever Bette Midler's backup group is called. They kind of come in and comment on everything. And looking at them, looking at all of the various costumes and situations in this movie, you can almost see that within a year or so, this is going to be playing at midnight with everybody dressing up now like dentists and harlots, I think they were called, rather than the Rocky Horror Picture Show. This movie is going to run for a long time. I'd like to see it again tonight, which is always the acid test.
All right, so there you get your their take on another Philpott masterpiece.
Well, they were wrong about...
They were what?
Yeah, it didn't become a cult like Rocky Horror. It didn't become a cult like Rocky Horror, though. They're over-exaggerating it for that. It's slowly becoming one now. This is how long it took.
Oh,
really?
they were optimistic and hopeful for it, and it is like I mean my wife's nephew is the star of it on Broadway. He was in Sweeney Todd and
Right,
Hamilton, and
right.
now he's the star of this. And when I heard he was doing this, I'm like, wow. Like here we are in 2025, and this. I mean, remember this started off as a Corman movie with Jack Nicholson that they shot in 2 days, and
Yeah,
here
yeah,
your
yeah,
boy
yeah.
your boy Frank Oz, and you told some very charming stories about Frank from the set of this. And but when you look at these clips, man, and the plant, because that's I think that was your area of focus. What are you thinking when you see
Yeah.
it now?
Uh, it's funny because for instance, the glimpse you had there when he says "feed me,"
Yeah,
I'm doing the left leaf, I think, as like doing hand gestures with the leaf.
yeah.
Um, when he got bigger, we were literally each puppeteer was doing like one tentacle. So your contribution is small, important but small. There were like 20 puppeteers on the next size up at Audrey after the one you saw there. On the really big one that eats him, we were all doing a very small amount. But yeah, I mean, it was necessary what we were doing, but it was hard to feel that you were contributing more than a little detail.
Was
You're playing fingers rather than heads. I mean, it's like, sorry.
was Rick Moranis patient with all this?
Yes, he was extraordinarily patient, actually.
Yeah.
Because if you've got to bear in mind that to do the singing when he's in shot, to do the lip sync on the big creatures, we had to play the music slow because the lips just couldn't move quick enough, which means he had to walk in slow motion and lip sync his singing in slow mo.
Wow.
Which is quite a feat, really. And that means literally on the set we're doing "I'm a mean green mother from," and he's walking in slow mo, and then they go right playback and go, "I'm a mean green mother from outer space," But he spent his whole day for those songs acting in slow mo.
That's
So
amazing.
patience is the word.
You know, hearing this, it reminds us of the talent level of Rick Moranis. I mean, we thought he deserved the Oscar
Yeah.
for being one of the McKenzie brothers in
Well,
Strange Brew, opposite Max von Sydow. But this. I mean, hearing you outline what he had to do for this is pretty impressive. But again, we see another performance based off the work of Toby Philpott and Puppeteering Company, who put in the intrepid detail to make something work so well. You got to be proud of yourself, man. Two classics.
well,
You
yeah.
like
Yeah, but I feel like an extra, as I say, when there's 20 puppeteers, each one doing a tentacle, you don't feel like a high focus. You're just trying not to, mess it up.
Hello, my name is Simon Williamson. Help us find a cure for NMOSD, neuromyelitis optica spectrum disorder, and with it, cancer. Please go to the Guthrie Jackson Foundation and donate if you can.